I mean, why can't I have it all? Neutralized, but I don't want it to feel like straw. Is that too much to ask? So I very, very rarely say that a product is a must buy. I honestly reserve that to really key product categories. Now, when it comes to blonde hair, I believe if there's one product you really need to buy is purple shampoo. It will be actually game changing for you. It will not only neutralize those yellow orangey undertones that creep in between salon appointments. It will also help you stretch a little bit those salon appointments, because sometimes we schedule an appointment not so much because of root growth, but because our blonde hair just looks a little bit like our highlights are oxidized, shifting color. I know you know what I mean. So let's get started with my favorite purple shampoos, and I'm gonna explain why each one is my favorite. Hopefully you can kind of weigh in those things and find the right one for your hair and your budget as well. Hola, gente. So you already know the plan for today. Let's get started with my current favorite purple shampoos. The first one is the L'Oreal Series Expert Silver Shampoo, and I actually think that was the very first shampoo I tested out. A friend had gone platinum blonde and she was telling me what her hairdresser advised her to do so that she didn't have yellow hair, you know, after a couple of washes. And she said, no, you need to try this. You just need to do it super quick because you don't want ashy gray looking hair, although some people do. I have to say I don't enjoy the process of using purple shampoo. It's just a little bit messy. Your hands can get stained. So wearing gloves, it's a good idea, not only because the purple pigments, micro pigments that are in here that are going to help neutralize are going to stain your hands, but they're also going to dry your hands quite a bit, especially when it comes to the L'Oreal purple shampoo. It's very, very drying. So that's why, plot twist, this one is actually the L'Oreal Silver Neutralizing Cream. So it is a conditioner. And it does make sense for a couple of reasons. The first one is that, of course, when you apply a purple shampoo and then you use conditioner, or even worse, a hair mask afterwards, you do kind of lose some of those pigments. Especially deep conditioning does kind of take away some of those pigments. So sometimes it makes sense to just go with your regular shampoo. So back when I started using the L'Oreal Silver Neutralizing Cream, I started washing my hair before with Olaplex Number 4, and then I went in with the cream for those reasons, mainly because it felt a little bit counterintuitive or not as effective to go with a shampoo and then I always deep condition. That's one of the reasons why the neutralizing cream made more sense to me than the L'Oreal Silver Shampoo. The other reason is that the L'Oreal Series Expert Silver Shampoo is extremely drying. Like I said, you'll feel it in your hands, you'll feel it in your hair. Even if you use a very good deep conditioner, you will feel something is different and definitely more dehydrated. And then came Olaplex, and they launched the Olaplex Number 4P Blonde Enhancer Toning Shampoo. This one really, really is a powerful purple shampoo, and it is not as drying as the L'Oreal Silver, at least in my personal experience. Plus it has the Olaplex patented technology, which makes sense because anytime you're adding pigment to the hair, you know, you're kind of dyeing your hair or toning it, so it does cause a little bit of damage. As we all know, Olaplex is famous for preventing damage on bleached hair, so this purple shampoo launch actually made perfect sense to me. What doesn't make perfect sense to me is that they haven't released the conditioner yet, because what I just said about the L'Oreal Silver shampoo applies to this one. The only difference is, once again, this one is not as drying, but when you go in, for instance, with the Olaplex Number 8 conditioner afterwards, or the Moroccan oil hydrating mask that I really like, you're going to leave that on for a few minutes to, you know, allow it to deep condition the hair, and when you rinse that out, some of those pigments are going to go down the drain as well. So to me, once again, it does make sense. So my humble opinion is that Olaplex should come up with a cream or deep conditioner that's purple. But, and this is between you and me, if you cannot afford the Olaplex 4P and you can afford something like the Serie Expert Silver Neutralizing Cream, then add a couple of drops of your Olaplex number 3, mix it in the palms of your hands before applying this, and you will have a similar experience, I think. And actually what I think would be genius is if they came out with Olaplex number 6 and number 7 with toning drops inside. Purple versions of Olaplex 6 and 7, because I use them quite a bit to style the hair, and I think if they had a few toning drops inside, they would really contribute to, again, try to keep things neutral in between salon appointments. You have the Kerastase Blond Absolu. This is an ultraviolet hair mask that contains hyaluronic acid. I think I'm gonna leave my first impressions review testing it out. Emily Radakowski, I think she recommended this line. She was the spokesperson or the ambassador for this line. And granted, I haven't tested out the entire line. I probably should buy the shampoo and the styling products that come with this one and give it a second chance. But for the price point of a Kérastase hair mask and the frequency that you need as a blonde, as a bleached blonde, to keep your blonde hair cool, I feel that it is way too expensive. How can I put this? I mean, if you have the money, for sure, Kérastase is a good brand. But if you ask me, it's too much. It's like unnecessary. I wouldn't spend my money on this product. I need quite a bit of product for my hair length and volume, and I don't think I will be repurchasing this one unless I need to do it for a video request for you guys. Then that would be an exception. It's not as hydrating as I was hoping, but for sure it will do something similar to the silver neutralizing cream, but for a lot more money. So happy to announce my absolute favorite purple shampoo right now, and that is the Schwarzkopf Goodbye Yellow. I mean, look at the size of this. You get 1 liter or 33.8 fluid ounces. Look at this. This is like pure satisfaction for me. This is what we need. We need at least to use purple shampoo once a week to keep our blonde fresh, and maybe even more frequently for some people, especially those that really like the ashier blondes. I just absolutely love this product. 1 liter or 33.8 fluid ounces. Here we have 250 mils, so a quarter. That's 8.5 fluid ounces. And the L'Oreal is even smaller than the Olaplex 4P. This is 200 mils or 6.7 fluid ounces. So it gives me pure satisfaction when I can buy something this ginormous. Interesting. The micropigments, the toner in both of these is the exact same one, Acid Violet 43. But this one also contains Blue number 12 and HC Blue 16. So what's interesting is that this is kind of a blue purple shampoo, so it will neutralize both yellow and orange, and it has a great price quality ratio, I think, as is the case of a lot of Schwarzkopf products, although there are some that I don't like, but you know, mostly I've had good experiences with the brand. It has an acid pH 4.5. That is really important when it comes to hair care, especially if your hair is color treated or is bleached. You want to have that acidity, low pH in your hair care. Both of these contain citric acid, which of course alters the pH of hair care, and that's why we see so many hair care products. And it is also sulfate free. Plus it contains hydrogenated castor oil, and we all know how castor oil can be so great for our hair. Listen to this. Hydrogenated castor oil in shampoo adds amino acids and moisture to soften hair. And that absolutely makes sense because it is one of the least drying. That's one of the reasons I love it so much. And now I understand that the hydrogenated castor oil that it contains may have a lot to do with the fact that it's not as drying. I mean, why can't I have it all? Like, I want my hair neutralized, but I don't want it to feel like straw. Is that too much to ask? Well, maybe it is, but we are indeed spending or investing a small fortune on hair care after all. Plus, according to the Hair Rejuvenation Clinic, hydrogenated castor oil also promotes hair growth, thickens hair, and prevents and helps to get rid of damage. Plus, I think when it comes to dehydrating the hair, it's definitely closer to the Olaplex 4P. So for all those reasons, like a ginormous presentation, a good price quality, doesn't dry the hair as much, does not contain sulfates. Just like the other ones, it works in just 5 minutes. It's really a powerful and effective purple shampoo, and a quick one. It smells so good for a purple shampoo. They usually smell a little bit funny, and this one, I don't know what's up with its fragrance, but it smells so good. And here's a quick hack for you guys. Is when I apply this one, I do kind of a power mix. I mix this one, the No Yellow shampoo, with a little bit of Olaplex number 3 and a little bit of Olaplex number 8, the hair mask. So that way I feel that I'm tackling everything and my hair looks so good afterwards. If you're interested, I can absolutely demo that for you in a future video. I need to dig in and see if Schwarzkopf has the conditioner because I am in love with their shampoo. I would say that their claims are true, and this is my #1 absolute favorite one right now until I test out something better, of course. And that is it for now, guys. I hope this video helped you and that it fulfilled your expectations, because you guys have certainly been asking for a while about my purple shampoos. I think I may do a top anti-frizz favorite shampoos after this. If you guys agree, let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you've been enjoying those shorts. As always, to support my unsponsored content, you can find links to make any purchase that you will want, kind of beauty related, because I have links to anything. I hate it when I see good content and I forget to subscribe, so make sure that doesn't happen to you. I will catch up with you all once again on my next one. Ciao.